Welcome back to Game Crunch, everyone, keeping you up to date with the latest in the video game world. Now, today, we've got some juicy stuff we're gonna have to talk about. So you've probably heard at this point, there's a lot of rumors swirling around, a lot of speculation. I made a video about it, that likely the Switch 2 within its first year. I said launch title. We'll wait and see, it still could happen. But within the first year, we're gonna get a new 3D Mario. Well, now rumors are swirling that we could be looking at a Zelda remake, and we're gonna explore what that could be in just a second. And secondly, we're going to get into a lot of Xbox users have started to report that their Xboxes are becoming sluggish when using third-party apps like Netflix. So we're going to get into details on that, Microsoft's current fix, and what they're going to do going forward. More on that in just a minute. But of course, if you'd like to stay up to date with the latest in the video game world, consider giving Game Crunch a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And without further ado, let's just get right into today's topics. Alright, let's just start right off with these Nintendo Switch 2 rumored games. A recent retail listing from Newegg might have just spilled the beans on what Nintendo's cooking up for 2025. According to the listing, we could see a new 3D Mario game and a Legend of Zelda remake on the Switch 2 by the end of the year. This lines up with expectations. Nintendo has a long history of releasing flagship Mario and Zelda titles for their consoles, and fans have been speculating about what's next for both franchises. So what could the new Mario game be? Rumors suggest the next Mario game could be an open-world game following the success of Bowser's Fury. If that's true, we could be looking at a pretty revolutionary experience that pushes the boundaries of platforming even further. And that Zelda remake? While the term remake kind of leaves the door open to all kinds of possibilities. Now there's speculation that it could be the Wind Waker HD, or Twilight Princess HD finally coming to the Switch 2, or it could be a full-blown reimagining of an older classic, like maybe The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past? Unfortunately, we might not get any official confirmation until Nintendo's Switch 2 Direct in April, but hey, dreaming about the possibilities is half the fun, right? Alright, you know what I'm thinking. You gotta be thinking the same thing. Please tell me you're thinking the same thing. I don't think, if they're saying remake, this could not be the Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD because those were just remasters that were upscaled. If they're using the word remake, could it be? Could it be Ocarina of Time remake? I mean, I'd probably honestly just be just as happy with A Link to the Past, but Ocarina of Time? Come on, Nintendo, make it happen. Now let's move on to Xbox and what's happening with their laggy consoles. Microsoft is currently investigating reports of media apps becoming laggy or sluggish after long periods of use on Xbox consoles. What's happening? This issue popped up after a major update in October, which was intended to improve how Xbox consoles handle game updates. While that update made gaming smoother, it seemed to have unintentionally affected the performance of media apps like Netflix and YouTube. Players are reporting that after extended playback, the apps start to slow down or lag. Xbox has acknowledged the issue and offered a temporary workaround. Switch to a game, then back to the app, or simply restart the app. But why does this matter? Xbox consoles are known for being versatile entertainment systems, so this bug is especially frustrating for users who rely on them for their streaming content. On top of that, this comes after other recent Xbox hiccups, like indie games disappearing from players' libraries without warning. It's clear Microsoft has a few kinks to iron out right now, but they've assured fans that fixes are on the way. Now personally, I haven't experienced anything like this myself. I don't use my Xbox for any streaming. I don't use it for YouTube. I have a smart TV, and I feel like most people probably do these days, but you probably get the odd person who still does use it for streaming and YouTube, and it might just be one of those things where maybe the sample size for people that are using those apps on the console might not be as big as it used to be just because of smart TVs, essentially. Like, why use my Xbox and turn that on when I can just use the TV that's already on, right? Doesn't really make much sense. Plus the TV can get the same resolution, same everything else as the Xbox. But if you've experienced this, then refer back to the video a little bit earlier, and I've got the fix for you. Microsoft's working on an official fix, and hopefully it comes sooner rather than later. But that's all I've got for you today, so of course let me know what your thoughts are down below. What Zelda game do you think could be remade here? Let me know. Go wild in the comments. Any Zelda game, I'm going straight Ocarina of Time. It's going to be Ocarina of Time, it's going to get remade. That's the one. And if you experienced any of these Xbox issues yourself, if you have, glad to say it's going to get fixed soon. We've got at least a bit of a temporary fix, even though it's a little annoying. But of course, if you missed yesterday's news, I'm going to put another video over here and a video you might like over here, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one.